Okay, I think it's probably enough. Vsauce. Michael here. There was definitely a time when I thought Vsauce and Vinesauce were like the same thing. It was a short-lived time, but one of great confusion. Are you eating Haribo sugar-free gummy bears yet? It is the season, right? We're all done with Halloween. Now is the time of shitting ourselves. Vsauce Joel here. Yeah, why are you showing Nuka Thing those? There are only horror stories surrounding those. Okay, I have no idea what the volume of the music is going to be. It looks like it's very quiet on my end. I will switch over. I am big face cam today. Hello. So, there's a couple of things that are going to be happening, and I'm going to be like jumping around between them this whole time. This is DreamStudio. This is how I'm intending to use Stable Diffusion for a while. It does cost credits, and I think it gives me around 200 credits to start out since I made the account. But I also have a Google collab that I'm currently uploading some some pre-trained weights to, and that should be, God, I hope I'm not doxing myself again by showing my fucking Google Drive again. That has taken about 30 minutes so far, and it's still loading. Technically, shooting yourself violently is better than dying. Probably wish you were dead after that, though. I will not engage. It's probably not what's happening, Nuka. Right? So, I'm also going to be looking at NovelAI, because it has been a wonderful, a long time since I've had, just fantastic experiences with this. I do like NovelAI. I'm wondering how much it's going to compare to, what is it called? The music is really distracting me right now. Hopefully that's not, it's kind of intense music. I'm gonna switch to something else. Or not intense, but like complicated. This is a little bit more AI, like data processy friendly. You're also gonna try characters AI? Yes. I was hoping to kind of get some inspiration from this because like, I don't know initially like what kind of characters that I should give it. And I kind of want to leave it some wiggle room because like initially I tried to get the learning bot to learn that the sun was a god. And it was like, no, actually the sun is a, giant nuclear furnace. And I'm like, no, you're disparaging my lord. One thing I left the banana room going out of control. Yeah, I'm interested. By the way, you can make DALL-E 2 images directly on OpenAI. They give you 50 credits to start. So what is that? 50 credits? That's like 500 images, isn't it? Hold on. OpenAI, what? Playground? Let's just look up DALL-E 2. I think that's just the now available without waitlist. OpenAI has a different credit system, I bet. They just give us less credits then, I guess. Sign up. I'm gonna have to pull this on another thing. I was able to sign up immediately. Hold on. Do I have an account with this? I don't know. Get me in there, Google. I always feel so scummy or just so, I don't know, hapless. Just like, yeah, Google, make an account for me. One moment. Labs at OpenAI. I think that's what I used. Had to do the authentication. Less than a quarter of the things I sign up, I do manually. So you use like Discord and Google and stuff. Create and iterate DALL-E. 50 free credits. You're right. What do you know? Oh God, there goes all of. Hold on, sorry. I don't know what does it. There is some functionality to Windows 10 where if you drag a window in just the right spot, all of your windows disappear. But I have something setting up so I can use Stable Diffusion when this runs out. But like 50 credits is, I don't think I'm gonna burn through that tonight. I think, hold on, do I have a, get started, hold on. I have a song request, okay. AI image request, yeah, it's 500 points. It's quite a bit, but DALL-E 2 is worth it. We still have 80 something for the playground thing that may just be for Stable Diffusion. How are you doing, Nomad? I don't know how much image is on this site. It's different from OpenArt. Oh, okay, that's probably why. I remember seeing these, all the different iterations of like something in the shape of an avocado, and they just like, formed every like mundane thing that you could ever think of. And like, just looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, DALL-E can make anything. And I mean, I've not been disappointed so far. By the way, I wouldn't be afraid of self-promoting myself since a lot of people seem interested in this stuff. Okay. I don't know how they feel about like face cams. Egg. I am using credits, Nuka thing. Is there anything you want to add to this? Because it's just going to give me it literally may just give me like a photo of an egg. They saw Hover the birthday boy. Well, yeah. Fair. Someone did Ed, Ed and Eddie as the, what were they called? The something sisters, the Hocus Pocus characters. Hold on. Self-promotion. Playing with as much AI nonsense as I can get my hands on. So, like, I don't know. You know, it's a... Ugh. I hope that it's not, like... I should probably stop talking. Confused egg. You got it. Wait, where are we? I think that's probably going to give us something interesting. Oh. A fortune-telling Shiba Inu reading your fate in a giant hamburger. Digital art. Song request. What do you got? Very clip art. Oh, I wish this hadn't cut off as much. This is a perfect reaction image. This is fucking great. How fucking smooth it is. What kind of art style is this? Stuff like this just makes me think like it just found an image of somebody who used a Sharpie on an egg. Eggplant zombie. Early 90s CG, like the ray traced. Yeah, yeah. These are wonderful. This has surprised me. That's interesting. Really want you to burn through those credits, aren't you, OpenAI? How do you tell? That used one credit. I have 50 of these. I'm gonna need some primo prompts from you all. Inquisitive egg. I need more. That used a whole credit. I may do that on. Can we try a prompt that? How about this? I don't mind burning through these because I'm not going to use this site as soon as I have a Google collab that I can actually use. Inquisitive egg. Dream, dream, dream. The one that made Nutbo, please. What is this device? You can't redeem anymore? I probably fucked up. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how safe this is for streaming. One moment. Got it. Introducing guest star? What? I'll have to look at that later. Channel points, emotes, drops, viewer rewards. Is that not a viewer reward? I know I should have set this up or looked at this because it may be it may be limited because I fucked it up. Channel points, manage rewards. That's what I was looking for. Edit, cooldown and limits. Redemption 1 minute. Does anybody else have a cooldown? So whoever gives me the next one, please everybody like let me know if it cools you down as well, because I'm not sure like the mechanics of that. Song request should have require user to enter text. Yeah. Do you want to tell me what your song request is, Nomad? But oh, this is going to be an ADD stream, by the way. So this device, like this is definitely an egg device of some sort. Like it definitely, it's like a space capsule. It's like the things that they use in Dragon Ball, but it's made for eggs. Dragon Egg Z. It's saying I already redeemed it. Right now it doesn't have that. Is that gonna... Hold on. There we go. I got it. I didn't mind people like posting it after the fact. But does Nomad have a song request? Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be doing images. I would like to do DALL-E images while we have them, because I'm sort of on the fence of actually paying for this as well, because I am paying for a Google collab, but like I don't know how long it's going to be until Google collab has, or people have access to, public weights that DALL-E 2 is using. Egg attempting to unravel secret behind the veil. I'll give that to DALL-E. You've intrigued me, Nuka. OpenAI will give you 15 credits a month. Christ. I grabbed my phone. It dove off the seat as I... Oh, okay, gotcha. Egg ghost. An egg, it ran with veil. It ran with veil extremely hard. Look at this beautiful image. Ichabod egg. This is just a cheap Halloween costume. A veil placed gently over an egg. Yeah. These would not go over well as Halloween decorations, I will tell you. Okay. Oh, I see you've edited a little bit. An egg that is the worst art ever made. Something just absolutely god-awful and terrible. Like the worst art you've ever seen. Art so bad that it deserves an award for being bad. Art that's so bad it's like an insufferable tweet, reaching the heights of unholy badness that transcends its form, and encrusted with JPEG artifacts in every form of visual corruption possible to reach the form of awfulness like Icarus reaching towards the sun. I think that deserves a DALL-E. DALL-E. I wonder how long it takes per... Oh, that's so cool. I hate that I forever associate pixel art with NFTs now. DALL-E's too good for this. Like whatever you give it, it's gonna be too beautiful. Like, that's not bad. Who's to say that this little fella's bad? Okay, remove the egg. How about this? We'll do that. That definitely overread the tweet. Overrode the prompt. It's been a long day, y'all. This is so fucking good. The composed. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? I removed that, but we do. This motherfucker. These are like horrible child paintings on an egg. Okay. They're okay. Control F. Egg. No egg. Somehow, the egg returned. Palpa egg returned. Oh, here we go. Oh my fucking god. It's like a mural of a tree that someone slapped an awful RPG Maker asset on top of. That's the aerobatic tree of shit. Yes, this is rings of biblical destruction, doesn't it? This is kind of like a squid with meat hands. Oh, some of the it's got like a vomit spaghetti pompadour. Why are we getting eggs? I think egg is just buried somewhere in DALL-E's training and it like cannot get away from it. It's like something from the Lisa series. This thing, I could see it. This guy kind of looks like the protagonist. I can't remember his name. I've never played Lisa. Heard some of the music. Of course I have, because I listen to video game music of stuff that I've never played before. Let me try running this through just so we don't immediately burn through everything. I'm going to reach the ultimate. Did I get it all? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, did you redeem Worms? The OST? Does it seriously cut it off? DALL-E's no fun. DALL-E's just straight up no fun. Can only have so many words. How dare you trouble us? Okay. We'll give it egg here, since we have the capability, we have the science. Curry would hate this. Oh no! Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Imagine you crack open an egg and that slides out. What? It's me. Hi, Steelclaw. I love it. I appreciate it. How are you doing? This is gonna be an AI stream. Just kind of out of the blue. Taida, I thought, had an extremely successful AI stream. They just got some of the... Would you please post Nutbo? It's probably on my server, but link it now. If you don't mind, I'm sorry. I hate commanding my chat, especially one person, to do things. Okay, let's give this more steps. I do like that this gives us, like, sliders. Sliders are always a lot of fun. We'll give it 80. CFG scale, how much the image will be like your prompt? It's got to be worse. It's got to be worse. 640, let's make it a little bit bigger. We got to get more images. Yes, please. It's weird. We can also provide an image with this. Yes, that was the creature of the night. Put Nutbo in. Me. Hopefully it likes web peas. Probably won't. That scared me. That legitimately scared me. Like, I was just looking, like, right here, and it fucking looked like this guy was coming out of the woodwork to kill me. Show editor. Upload an image to start. Please take WebP. Please, for the love of God. It does. Image strength. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Putting the stream, don't know if anybody will show. Have you got an SD running locally? I doubt, because I have a 980 Ti. These are very strongly influenced by the last one. Because I have a 980 Ti, I doubt I'll be able to get like any cool AI things that actually run locally on my computer. I'm still waiting on Collab or Google to upload pre-trained weights for SD. This is currently SD, and I've got, wow, this is using a lot more credits now. I've got credits to burn here, and I've got DALL-E here. I'm gonna try Titus prompt. If you have a prompt, Steelclaw, we have I have credits for DALL-E 2. I want to use one. I know that's not how you spell that. Just kind of an idea. I had like a world that I was trying to make in. So hold on, let's see what we get. Oh, this is pretty. This is really nice. Wow. This is almost exactly what I wanted. Holy shit. Look at the colors. Look at this 90s ass like pre-rendered thing. Hold on, let's see. I have the free credits. I haven't been doing much with it. Right now, my obsession is character AI. We were talking about that. Right now, like AID and I have a very focused, very coherent, humorous, reads between the lines, unknown AI model. Titus says, even like the spookiest Halloween ever, the style of Zdislav Spensitsky and H.R. Geiger was really good despite being so simple. Sometimes the simple prompts work really well for DALL-E too. Yes. I really don't know how to make an instant AI images, so I just sit back and laugh. The second is so 90s. This is like, God, what game does this remind me of? It's spooky. Just getting, anytime I see these little ray traced things, I'm like, I had like a dream of this once when I was 5. You love the iridescent river? Yes, absolutely. Look how like weird the mountains in these always look like height maps. You know, they look like someone took a 3-dimensional plane and like applied a sine wave to it, and that's how they got, you know, a mountain, because it always looks so, you know, it's so much of a peak. Let's see what the other ones are. Oh, that's so cool. This kind of doesn't really make sense here, but like, this is pretty. I wish these were bigger. Whose beautiful boy is this? How you doing, John? We're running through, we have like maybe another 44 iterations of DALL-E 2, because apparently this is the only way we can use it right now that is free. I don't know about the Playground AI right now, if that's there's any way to get free DALL-E 2 images. I'm currently waiting on a download for not local stable diffusion, but collab stable diffusion. I have stable diffusion here. We were running through, wait, hold on. What is this? Closed panel. Right, open panel. Okay. We were trying iterating over Nutbo. He screamed. And now he's Nugdbo. The second one, the one someone linked me was Playground. Can you combine Demented Egg with Nutbo? And he is all of ours. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm gonna do this. Okay, so it is still currently using that image show editor. I'm gonna turn this down because that is like, Nutbo is powerful. Nutbo has strong influence. So I'm gonna turn Nutbo down to 30. And this is going to be a Demented Egg. We're going to turn the scale down because I want it to be a little, like I want the badness that is Nutbo without it being explicitly Nutbo. So we're gonna try that. You can constrain him. Hulbo. All right, what do you got for me? Yeah, Taito was posting some stuff for, oh no. Oh. It not only did it make Nutbo the yolk of an egg, it whisked him. And as you can see, he's demented. You rotted him, yeah. Oh my God. He's like being emulsified. And his hat, his signature me hat, has kind of melted with him and turned into a sort of a fez? Kind of? You're talking about the image, an egg of the worst art ever made. Okay. Aged 1 million years. What the fuck? Firmbia. He's got like the smiling friend's eyes, like the little, you know, spinny squiggle eyes. But his nose has definitely fallen off. Like all of these have like significantly rotted Nutbo. Yeah, okay. All right, we have, oh wait, this is from the last run, I think. What are these? Huh. Okay. How's your day been? How you doing, Gaius? I think he wants to use a scary egg that hatched a face out of the egg. So this one? The scary egg. There you go. Oh, you're right. Where did my egg go? Do I still have him open? How does this make you all feel? Show editor. Do I have to clear this? Hold on. We're in uncharted territory right now. Jesus Lord. Why can I not access this anymore? Clear image. Okay, sorry. All right, so we're gonna have Demented Egg combined with this on Stable Diffusion. All right, this one likes long prompts from like it tends to get like better stuff out of long prompts, while DALL-E is much better at like succinct. I can't believe how fast this is. Do y'all remember? it kind of unscaried him a little bit. Not the bow. It looks like Griffin McElroy a little bit. But like his glasses have like fused to him. All right, we gotta lower the power of the scary egg. Combine my son with Nutbo. How would I do that? I don't think I can give it. I don't think this specific interaction or this way that I can access Stable Diffusion. I don't think I can give it multiple images. There was one called Disco Diffusion that I could potentially use now because I remember that working really well. I just don't know how long it will take to download. Speaking of which, let me look at something. All right, so that is downloaded. So I'm going to start this download, and we'll come back to this because this may initial image, main prompt, number. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh God. Okay, good. That could have been bad. My full name could have appeared on the screen, and that would have been. That's no good. I do a good Sonic. Yes, I know. So let's go back. ADD. All right. All right. So we need. I want this face, but I have a feeling everything we do is going to be like an egg that's off to the left with a horrifying face in it. We'll do that. However, I posted some images. Titus prompt. Censored one? Whoa! That's different. Hold on. Let's do 4 images. Sorry, I don't know how long people are wanting me to like expound upon them, but they gave me some better ideas. I'm going to increase the steps but lower, keep the CFG scale low. So hopefully like it'll get something and then get something that's very different and then work off of that. So let me look and see what was posted. Hell yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a good face. However, did the new egg look like Costanza to you? Yes. That's a good one. Also have another model that does classic Disney style too. Another model of Stable Diffusion. Like I've not gotten into like the actual, using different like different like pre-trained weights and stuff. Crab egg, crab. It's another sea egg. Okay. That's what I'm gonna have to use the Google Collab stuff for because I've not looked at how you're the requirements for running them locally. I like the little flowers on their head. That's some Silent Hill shit. That's just like Cousin It as an egg. This rules though. I want to see more of this face. I may edit that face later and like attempt to use it in different things. Let's make these bigger. Oh, that's what's making the credits more. Are you just doing stories or images? Or I'm kind of fascinated right now. We're probably going to jump into character AI at some point, but I do have NovelAI open. I've been kind of waiting for inspiration to hit, or if somebody to, if you have a story idea or you have like a character interaction idea, include that in an AI prompt, because like this is going to be an ADD stream. We're going to be jumping around between multiple things. I'm sure. Like I'm not probably not going to be able to hold focus because we're just doing any sort of AI thing that I get my hands on. I can pull a story. Okay. SD is trained on 512 by 512. Upscaling from there is what I do. Could steal the thing I was writing. You were spoilering that. Do you mind if I use that? I mean, I guess that's permission. One moment. I'll have to find it again. Because this server is active. Oh, wow. Oh, someone posted the fucking story of Undertale. Moment. How's this? I'm not gonna remember like the tokenization that's intended to be used for this. Sorry, Steelclaw. We're 3 screens deep of wild. Good censoring. Why is that not opening? Great censoring. Good job, Steelclaw. Look at this. Look at this melty, like Roman-esque. I don't know. Like it reminds me of like a Greek wrestler or something. But they've been slightly melted, and I don't know if you got the full censoring of that. Okay, so this is Titus. These are all coming from. Whoa! These are all coming from Titus prompt. The worst art ever, but like I beg to differ. That's fucking cool. This thing reminds me of like a Legend of Zelda like Mask Boy, but straight out of Sunless Sea or something. That looks like the former prime minister. Which one? Why was the sprite egg redeemed denied? What do you mean denied? Did it actually deny it? Because like there's a lot happening right now. I'm trying to keep up with it. Let me fix the chat a little bit. Oh yeah, I missed that. I'm sorry, Nuka. One moment. Yeah, if I miss something, please call it out, because like that is sprite, but this is probably going to end up being like sprite art. But you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. My redeem got missed. It didn't. Nuka is joking. It looks like something from Baron von Munchausen. I have no idea how Mike keeps up with chat. Well, ugh. What is this foam? Where did they find this thing? What does it have? This is some sort of like canned creature, for sure. There's an eye, and there's like, I don't know, like lips erupting from like a place where someone shotgunned it. Where do I put my AI story? I guess DM it to me. If it doesn't fit here, this isn't what I asked for at all. Definitely not. Well, I can imagine that this thing came from an egg, you know? Maybe that's it. Or maybe whatever creature lays these is like, you know, these are newborn sprites. I asked for an egg with a sprite in it. Well, you asked for a sprite, but the can is an egg. So let's try that again. Thank you for your story, Goyas. Let me open up a notepad. Oh, spoilers. Okay, so we have that. We have John's story. So we're gonna start with John's story, but I'm wanting to look and see if there's any other. Okay. Oh, I have a song request. I'm sorry, Taita. I remember you saying that earlier. Yeah, this will be good. And it's muted for some reason. Okay. Okay, so is there any other egg attempt? Okay, no, we got that one. Okay, so I guess we can start with the stories. I do have my review, or not review, my activity feed open, so if you all want to make requests for images, potentially inspired from the story here, that you know, we can do that. I can, that's really loud. We can have evocative images that come from this. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of sad. I don't know how well this is going to run with this and make this, you know, entertaining to a silly degree. AI module. So since this is John's prompt, are you seeing anything here that stands out to you? I love sad. Smile. Airships? Does this take place on an airship? There's a friendly clown. Are you seeing anything here that jumps out on you? Now it does. Well, it's going to be a sad clown eventually, you know? It's going to be a clown that goes there to try and lighten things up, but it's just like crushed by despair. And it just becomes like a character in the story. Test. Do you want me to give you back the points for that, Taida, or is that literally a request? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it, I swear on me, mum. The airship is funny. I may do a silly, huge redeem at some point, so I don't mind. Test. Let's make this... Oh, we can't make it bigger. There we go. It's kind of pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, good. Genesis. Oh, right. I thought I was gonna tell the story of Genesis about a man who goes off into the woods. Well, I can't think of a single airship story, let alone a module that's trained off of it, you know? Interesting. Yeah, sure. So it's to actually like pull it from the data itself. One moment. Test image, cool. One moment, I will send that. There you go. All right. Story time. I cannot remember. I would love. Are you doing any TTS voices on NAI? I guess not. Have they included that? I assume so, since you've mentioned it. Is that part of it, or are you talking about like UberDuck? I may have to go through this later. I don't know how much I could like actually like parse through the settings, because it's been so long and I didn't even understand it during the thing. It's fine. The sad story will occasionally... Oh yeah, okay, good. Have the mood lightened by a clown that is omnipresent. If this is too silly, we'll dial this back, but I think it's kind of funny. All right. A guy who lost his wife and became listless and living day to day with no purpose of living until he saw the girl getting attacked and intervened. They both decide it's time to move on from the shackles, from what shackles them to the town they are in. So they go out and build out a camping van to go live near the coast in Washington and continue this not really relationship, because they are both afraid of a new commitment, love, and it fucks with both of them on an emotional level along how they should try to get by after not fully thinking about the consequences of throwing everything away. It's very somber. Settings, upper left thing, hidden row, TTS. Upper left. Stream AI responses. Text to speech. We'll try it. We'll see how this runs. I kind of like to narrate these two. So, we will see. Is this saved?
This is a test for text-to-speech. A little harsh, a little slow, but always on point.
Good. Okay. All right. Is it the book? Hold on. Isn't type. Annie is the community manager. That's the voice of the community manager as text to speech. What is the community manager? Is it shift enter? I forget how this runs. Her name is Aini. I immediately recognize the voice. Oh, I see. No, is it muted? I don't know, I'm good on that. Then one day their camping van breaks down while trying to cross the mountains, and there's no way around it, so they hike through the snow and through some town they go read about, and go into this diner and meet each other's family who are unaware of the love that they feel for each other, or their actual identities as they grew. And then they go to this diner, and then they meet. It's this, like, it was definitely written, you know, as like a synopsis, and now it is like it's trying to like give a synopsis of things that are happening. So like I have a feeling if I press enter now, it's just going to be like a run-on sentence. As they grew more in love, grew up together, and moved onto a better life together. It's sweet, and they smile. But the rain comes pouring down outside, and everyone heads home, and the diner closes. They look at each other with an expression of fear and reluctancy on both parts to see where their life takes them from here. No, I'm not going to fuck it yet. I'm not going to fuck it up yet. If you have something ridiculously bad, edit the voice on the right. Mine is just called Mail. Wacky. Make sure to click save. Yeah, I didn't see a save button. Maybe that's why it's messed up. I'm making a character AI room where God and Satan go on a date in the Olive Garden. That's gotta be what we do next. He knows his days will be filled with a lot more hardship if he stays in Washington, and he sees her staring at him with a smile. She then tells him how much she loves him and is ready to go with him wherever he may lead her. Aww. But we will see now, won't we? It doesn't know what to do with it. I mean, it's... She has become a little, you know... She wasn't sure about this, but now she has met... Did they just meet each other's family? Yeah, they just met each other's family at a diner, and now she's feeling a little bit more compelled to continue, you know, this like new life that they're forging with each other. He knows his days will be filled with a lot more hardship if he stays in Washington, and he sees her staring at him with a smile. Then she tells him how much she loves him, and she's ready to go with him wherever he may lead her. He tells her about how he can't leave yet, how his life has changed, and how they are not done with each other just because their lives haven't been easy, and he's had to sacrifice many things where you get where he is today. Okay, so he's he's kind of being a little bit of a dick about it. You want to give this a wacky voice? This somber story. The rain comes pounding down horror, and neither are able to hear each other. Both think about the same thing in the moment of panic, and they run out and head back to Washington and continue living like they did before, but now with the addition of her and a new life ahead of them. Let's see what this does with the actual like TTS working correctly. Hypebot? Oh, that just, okay, that downloads it. It's not saved. Oh, gotcha. Hypebot, yes. What is Hypebot?
This is a test for text-to-speech. A little harsh, a little slow, but always on point.
All right, so let me see what you've... Okay, story voice. I don't see wacky. Is it something I have to download? Edit on the right. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm gonna not do that. You have to make it. Yeah, it's not happening right now. So let's continue this a little bit more, and we'll see what I want to add to it. I'm sorry. I don't like streaming myself messing around with settings.
The story ends with the two heading toward the setting sun of another rainy evening in their new home of Seattle. All three of them would sometimes sit in the diner eating their food, drinking coffee, and talking about life.
It definitely doesn't know where to take this. Like, it's kind of stuck on the fact that they're, starting this new life together, but they don't, without any sort of input beyond that, I don't think it can actually, proceed. Man, my spine feels funny. I do like the default voices. A wacky voice reading something, incredibly, poignant and somber. Where's the clown? Oops. Because I don't know how to tokenize.
One day, one of the townsfolk came into the diner and said that he was a bounty hunter who was working a contract to bring down a fugitive and he needed to find him quickly. It was the first time anyone had ever heard of such a thing, and in a moment of panic, the trio realized...
Trio. It's me. I'm the clown. Trio. Looks at Bumbo the clown. His nose honks quietly, worriedly. Andrew Hussey moment. I'll have to take your word for that.
He smiles. They tell him, of course, he's not wanted by the law.
Of course.
That is far too silly. It doesn't matter what town or city a person lives in. They're always free to do whatever they please.
But the bounty hunter approaches Bumbo. Hi, Rosewater. We are here taking John's prompt off the rails.
I don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck, but this is the law, so I am going to ask again. Do you want to get arrested?
What?
Bumbo looks at them, then at the man.
I'll look at it here in a bit, Steelclaw.
He pulls out his gun and points it at the hunter.
Oh!
If I hear any more of your bullshit, I'm going to shoot you. With a look of concern on his face.
The camera is covering the Windows text just a little bit. There we go. She says that so casually. What fucking hunter? Oh. There was a bounty hunter that entered, and I decided that he was after the clown that has implicitly been here the entire time.
The woman and her husband shake their heads, wondering how it will end. A day passes, no word. They are certain that Bumbo must have killed the bounty hunter with the gun, and the only way out was back into the woods where he could never be found.
What? So they lost track of the clown, and now they're certain that Bumbo went out on a manhunt for this bounty hunter and killed him? Bumbo emerges from the woods, his makeup smeared, looking determined. Do they spell silliness? parted from his joyless eyes. Bumbo is doing his best.
He approaches the couple and says in an expression of resignation, "I got him."
Got him.
A clown has just arrived in town. The woman and her husband and a man he met in the diner all sit together around a table in the diner talking about how strange it is that there's a
Clown in town.
and how he might not know that it's a bad idea to be a clown. The clown walks over to the bar, takes a drink, then comes back to the group, sits down with them and asks, "Why did you think I didn't want to be a clown?"
Maybe you shouldn't be a clown then.
Is this?
No,
Oh, this
to
is
be
the hype
sure.
bot. I get you. Watch as the great Bumbo arises. This is funny. We have a riffer, an AI generated riffer. Oh, I didn't mean to continue that. It is always a bad idea to be a clown. Not in barotrauma. You're powerful.
They look at him curiously and one of them asks, "Is that because people always seem to get mad when you do comedy?" "I heard it's because some of your jokes offend people." The clown responds, "No, that is not true at all."
Why do they not like the clown? Well, like, you know, like, who killed Captain Alex? You know, we have a joke jockey, whatever they called it, the VJ. You think character AI is exploding? This is NovelAI here. We do need to go to character AI, but I'm interested to see your end. We can go to that soon. What have I been sent? This is something that Tida has posted from their room. Satan. Let's chat about this. God and Satan go on a date at the Olive Garden. I am God. I created Olive Garden. I love their breadsticks, and they have unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks for only $10.99, which is great for a date with the devil. It is a date then, God. May I pay for the meal? I don't think that I am using you for your unlimited soup and breadsticks. The devil's wily. He's gonna get those unlimited soup and breadstick deals. I need to do with the aim. I had a chat with Skynet earlier. Spamton and the chimpanzee he was grifting out of banana coin was pretty hilarious. Let's see. Then why not wear a mask?
Why not wear a mask? The woman says. The clown laughs quietly, then looks down to see a smile on his lips. A big, dumb clown smile.
He looked down to see a
Kind of grin that makes you wonder what the hell you just said or how it affected someone so deeply.
The couple backs away from the clown. They run out of the diner. They don't see the clown for a few days, but they notice that there are strange occurrences happening around the town. No, please. Please, I need my spell check. I think there's a way to spell check. What's the common chance? I usually have mine about 50 to 75%.
Then one night after Bumbo had left the diner, he was walking through the woods with his head bowed low, trying to find a way to get back to Seattle and continue with life as a happy person.
Why? Oh, the clown's from Seattle. Okay. Okay, here we are. 5%. We'll do 35. I don't want it to get too obnoxious. Do I have to save it? I don't know. Probably not. No top. Comment avatar can be with you, like, okay. So this is fully become about the clown now. So I'm gonna go to Goyas's prompt. Decidedly different. New story. I rush over to the computer in a panic. Computer, open, I say, almost out of breath. The computer turns on. Computer, show me Fortnite MILFs. I ask the computer. It then dings and flashes. Hi, I'm the computer, said the computer. You're not getting that. It was then I realized I was having a nightmare. If this goes in SFW, I'm striking it. Show me.
Oh, hey Dad, sorry to bother you at work, but the new Xbox is here, so can you bring it up for me? I asked my dad if he walks into his bedroom with some papers in hand.
Oh. Wait. Sorry to bother you at work as he goes to bed. I guess he works remote. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Sure thing, sweetheart. Just let me get dressed real quick, he said while walking towards his closet and changing room. The last thing I want to do right now is play video games.
Who said that? But you... Oh, I guess he's trying to get to the Fortnite MILFs. What?
I would much rather be outside playing baseball or football. But when you are the only son and your father has a new Xbox One S,
What?
there isn't any other choice.
What?
I grab some clothes from my drawer and throw them on.
Okay, all right. This doesn't make any sense at all. Or it's completely lost like the perspective of what's happening. Like we're no longer talking about the computer. All right, what is the computer going to do?
Began to go off like crazy. I looked down at the screen to see dozens of messages from people telling me how much they love my game. All I could do was smile and wave back at them.
Well, what game? Hold on. All right, give me a title. Give me a title of this game. If it's Oh, okay.
This is the best game ever made. Your game inspired me to play football again.
What?
Thank you. You are one of the greatest men alive.
My game is called... a pout.
When you want to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Hey guys, this is the amazing
Alex Wright?
who created my favorite video game of all time. When you want to be the best.
He created his favorite video
What a
game?
great review! Check it out!
Okay. I made my favorite game. Here is a review I wrote of it.
It has the best
This is a football
graphics
game,
I have
okay.
ever seen, and it's very...
This is very silly.
I feel like I'm actually playing a real football game. I would recommend this game to anyone who loves football or video games because it's perfect for both.
Both! We're still doing this. The amazing Alex Wright, who created my favorite video game of all time. When you want to be the best. Football VR. I'm guessing that's just... this is a busy dev room. My God. I'm not gonna lie. I've had my living space look like this at some point. Yeah, I thought like it's definitely kind of fleshy. But what is happening? There's nothing like of the best happening here. It looks exactly like that meme. Oh no, are you talking about the guy with the unfortunate mustache sitting at his computer that's just like trashy? Oh no, I know what you mean. Yeah. I saw someone say that image was like specifically made to like impart the feeling of a stroke. Is that true? I thought that was just like a random AI image made, but like this person was like associating it with like medical usage or something. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Steel Claw. We've done it. We've done it, you all. We found them. We've... That is the true Fortnite MILF. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Two will increase the amount of steps. CFG scale. Turn down the width and height a little bit. We did it. Nowhere we ever... Whoa. Oh, cool. This looks like an overhead map for like Chrono Trigger or something. Or like an overhead map for like a Donkey Kong Country game. RTS, yeah. This is awesome. I love overhead maps, if you can't tell from like everything that I've based my online presence on. And this is the overhead map for like, did anybody ever play Guild Wars? There's a map that looked like exactly like this area, just like a bombed out castle. Remember that Wojak alignment chart? Can you recreate that? That's probably like too much detail that I would actually be able to, like I would have to like do each one individually. But you know what? That's not a bad idea. And I never finished that that Wojak world building thing that like homestead. Wow. I don't know what the hell it thinks Wojaks are. This is some fucking plastic punk ass like cyber dystopia. Did I just get one out of that? That sucks. Is that a surgery room? It's like a surgery room slash paintball room slash like clean area. But that person is they have like one of those devices that you would carry in Death Stranding, but it's for roast chicken or like pastrami or something. Surgery paintball, yeah. What did I? Okay. Let me increase the amount of images here. How about just one Wojak? Wojak's of the future. Meme reaction image. We'll try that. Sorry if I keep like shaking the table too. Whoa. Foot. This looks like... I love them. It looks like, I don't know, a mashed together, where is it? I mean, this definitely makes it look like an album cover of some sort. You know, this looks like the parental advisory type of thing, I guess, but it just says foot. This is like an anime movie image or something, you know? However, it's going to be very vague stuff at CFG2. Oh, yeah. We'll try 5. No, well, yeah, we'll try 5. We'll do 60 steps, 2 images. What else should I add to this? Remember how the muskrat made a Wojak bashing people who bought Starbucks instead of this verified description? I remember how this muskrat made a Wojak bashing people who buy Starbucks instead of his Is that an AI generated phrase, Goyas? I feel like I had a small stroke reading that. Elon Musk. Yeah. Hoof. Finish. Fit atatus. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. All of these faces are fucking wild. Motherfucking excuse me? Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Does it have Euler A sampler? It only needs 20 to 30 steps to get to the same level of detail. May you save your credits for more steps, more use. Like, okay, so it definitely like knows this is like the classic, you know, impact font reaction image. What the hell happened? What are these creatures? That one had a, what looks like an Allen wrench taken to its face. It is wanting to give all these people fangs, and then this person is just eyes. They're just eyes. That is fucking wild. Oh. And it just failed here, I guess. Normie meme exploded. We need to make more memes. Okay, the Euler A sampler. So there's definitely like, okay, here's the sampler. Cannot be used, modified if clip guidance is enabled. It doesn't appear to have Euler A. It has that. Should I not use clip guidance? I feel like that's how, isn't clip how it gets its, how it matches the words to the image? I got a meme. Blur, it thinks it's not safe for work. Rats. Okay, we'll try that. Win the sussy. And that won't be blurred out? We'll try 30. I think Euler A is ancestral. We'll try that. All right. Can you try running Midsummer? One moment. Wrong redeem? That's fine. I'll take it. We'll do Midsummer next. Fuck. What? Win the sussy. Yeah, absolutely will. Because like I feel like hold on. We definitely dodged a bullet. I can't even have that on screen. What is that fucker's name? It looks like young 50s Steve Buscemi painting or something. All right, let's do Midsummer. Oh my god, it made porn. That is apt. Yeah, that's what we're seeing. Midsummer. I almost want to keep the caps the way it is, but I won't. Looks like a young Christopher Walken. I can see that. I can absolutely see that. And his three melty sisters. Keep the caps like that. I'll do that next time. Oh. That's, oh god. It knows what it is. I think that can be debate. Yeah. I don't know, maybe there is enough media out there surrounding like the word, you know, the actual like Midsummer festivals that are actually supposed to happen without all of the, you know, the fucky. Midsummer horror movie A24. I'm definitely wanting to watch more A20. Ooh. I think it's kind of reading just like, oh, did I only do one image? That's stupid. I'm wanting to watch more A24 movies because I've been very impressed with what I've seen so far. Yeah, that definitely looks like a problem. That's interesting. That's the guy. Midsummer Existential Crisis. Oh my goodness. I'm hiccuping. Like, that's the guy, isn't it? Whoa. Whoa, they are in they are decomposing. They are turning into zombies as we speak. Oh no, her arms. She's got like demi arms. Let's do a DALL-E one. Hope it saves these. Midsummer Existential Crisis horror movie. A24. Wait. Don't run it yet. I want the second image there. This one? Hi, Gunk. As my boy Alex Imgur. I'm Imgur now. The 90s CGI. Oh, I mean, they're not going to be lost. But absolutely. I'm going to have to do... I want to do what you were doing, like actually making like a world that you want realized. Why can I not? Okay. In DALL-E, you know, as long as I have like access to it. What am I fucking doing? My God. I'll post it in the AI channel if that's okay. Whoa. Whoa, look what Steelclaw just posted. Hold on. The Disney classic style SD model, Mario plus Arnold and Linda as Terminator and Sarah Connor. These look like they're out of a, like a classic, like DreamWorks movie. Like, for some reason I'm getting, Road to El Dorado? For some reason, not that one, but like this one is especially like, you know, classic Disney. Look at this Disney-fied Arnold. Oh my God, he's beautiful. He has like some kind of mask qualities. Based off the Japanese 90s funk song, why not step into the funky, wait, why not step into the funky light? Okay. I like the Disney film, the 90s Disney films, yeah. This one's a little... I feel like I tried to combine Arnold and like the Little Mermaid. Yes, look at this. That's like Arnold and Sarah Connor as one person in a, what is this 90s CGI background that's happening? That's so interesting. Like this is like a background you would see out of like Hercules or something. Iron Giant they fused. Yeah. What was I doing? So, okay, so I posted this thing. But did you see these? I really like this one. Like, you know, and kind of, you know, just like a basic, you know, I enjoy the way this looks. But this is absolutely like right out of a night. Like this is a pre-rendered cutscene, you know, of some like ancient game. And this one doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I like what's going on back here. I like this like Blade Runner, this like iridescent, pretty Blade Runner background that's happening. This like canal that's flowing into it. This like pretty little serene walkway that's going through them. It's the future. The first one has Basinski style sense of scale. This one, yeah, the giant monolithic things are definitely like, this is like, you know, pretty hopeful Basinski. And this one's a little bit more, I love the aesthetic of like pools of water in like a, you know, high sci-fi sort of setting, you know, that like merging of like, I don't know, solar punk, water punk type of thing, you know, something like that. What was I gonna do? I want to do that one for Stable Diffusion. I had another idea for, oh, I remember, but it's gone now. I want to do the Midsommar one in DALL-E first. Midsummer horror movie, not even gonna try. That's why I can't spell, is because I just copy and paste everything. Windows V gives clipboard. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's really good. That's scary. The unreal quality that the AI does to this, like, definitely adds to like the fear. This one not so much, but I do like the delicate, you know, cloth. Say. Oh God, they're ripping their skin off. It is Midsummer. What is that? Riska Imchu. That's kind of cool. Sort of an album cover type of thing. Is there a backlogs of prompt, or are you forgetting to do Goyas? I'm not forgetting. I was just, I'm getting to it. steps, number of images. Let's do 4 because this is going to be kind of a more open-ended one, I would say. We have that ancestral. Let's do 40 steps. Movie trailer, it's fine. Oh, wait, we got it. I want to get an idea of what this is going to be. This is definitely an album cover. This is definitely like a 60s album cover. Oh my god. They look like melty Bee Gees. Oh, it's ugh. Yeah, this is definitely like an album cover. Is Step Into the Funky Light a like a disco song? It looks like a sitcom. That's kind of cool. What is this style of art called? Because this is kind of what like TF2 was based on, right? It's a Japanese funk song. Oh, interesting. The bottom guy on the first one looks like Melted H Bomber guy. Let me see. Yep. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that is him. That's awesome. This girl is definitely from the Bee Gees, I want to say. But that's H Bomber guy in the 60s. When he was a pop singer. Okay, let's I don't know why I'm putting Daft Punk. I kind of want like a I don't know, synth wavy type of thing. I want to see what this gives me. That's Daft Punk. Man, it really wants to give it like that like 60s, you know, maroon brown type of thing. This is cool. I bet I could tweet this at Daft Punk and they would like it. Because that's definitely them. That's a really cool rendition of them. Yeah. Oh, we got... Okay, so... we have, like, sort of like a bigger Rivendell. This is Lord of the Rings that Steelclaw has posted. That's pretty. And then... gentle viewer. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. That's cool. That's really, oh, I love him. Look at this, like, this warm light on him. This is so Disney. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Ooh. It's very interesting. I feel like there's like a, this iteration of like image sets that you're doing. They have like a very distinct pattern. You know, you have like the kind of the flatter, more detailed like cell shading. And then you have more three-dimensional. Sustaf the Baka. Ow. Ow. I want to play a short Gandalf and Noida. I could see that. Noida sort of, if you were to squash Mina down a little bit, they have some Amogus qualities. This is really pretty. This looks like a more, this looks like a 3D, you know, like a more, not classic, modern version of like a Disney Gandalf. Glassware that is eggs. Eggware. God damn it. God damn it, Taita. I'm upset. I'm upset by this. But I'm definitely not upset enough to not do this. Is Intersloth one word? Whatever. it definitely did not get anywhere close to it, but these are cool. What the fuck is Inner Sloth? That's the name of the company. Yeah, see? Inner Sloth. This is actually really fucking cool. It's past Halloween, but anybody want to see my 12-foot Home Depot skeletons being creepy? I'm reminded, there was a comic drawer, a comic, I guess is what you would call them, who like, you know, I want a 12-foot tall skeleton. Like, oh, where are you going to put this in your house? It's like, not house, apartment. And he's just like sitting with this like massive skeleton just like looming over him at all times. These are cool. Like, this almost looks like, I mean, it's like a movie poster, you know, kind of laid out, but like, look at this face. Look how stylized all of them are. Like, it's like legitimate. I feel like they took this from an artist who like stylizes faces like this, because it's just like the meltiness that AI does. Like, it nailed it with that one. Do that. I once heard a song about the 12-foot Home Depot skeletons. It doesn't know what Among Us is, or it doesn't know how to interpret what the fuck I've talked about it. These are good faces though. So a little. Is that nose hair piercing? What is that? Skellimans are up. Oh, you AI generator. I thought you actually like, you bought one and you were just like posting pictures of them. That's great. They're huge. Like, it knew exactly what to do with these. Fuck yes. Oh my God. I want to see this, like, I want to see a battle versus this thing. That's scary. What game is that? There is some game where there's like 2 armed skeletons attacking you. Like, that looks so familiar. I don't know why it gave it such a creepy like, all of these have, you know, an actual Home Depot. Like, all of these take place in a warehouse, except for this one. This one takes place during the Blood Moon. And this one is in like a haunted, I want to say the door, the walls look like the sliding like paper doors of like, you know, traditional Japanese home. And I guess that could just be a hallway. It's definitely not the back rooms. Like, the back rooms has that, you know, just like flat walls, but like, there's definitely like, there is no escape from wherever that, you know, haunted realm this is. It looks like a visual novel. This one's cool. Like, it's got like the classic Halloween stuff, and then this like craven fucking idol that some, you know, like necromancer assembled. A visual novel. Yeah, a visual horror novel game. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we need, I need some quality prompts. You did work for a Home Depot. I made 50s style magazines cover for it. Hi, Loopy, how are you doing? I enter the chat. I curse you immediately. I leave. We are doing images right now with Stable Diffusion. I want to go to DALL-E here for a minute because I wanted to give it like some backgrounds, or like some landscapes, I guess. We tried to do Midsommar. We got some okay ones. Like, that's definitely, I would say that has a likeness to the main character in Midsommar. The big conglomerate skeleton looks like the new versus Saxon Hale boss. I've never completed a game of Saxon Hale, I will say that. Every single time I have joined a Saxon Hale game, it has been modded to shit. And I'm like, I want to play the actual game. Do some Day of the Dead stuff. Day of the Dead. I want to make a world like Coco, I guess. I don't want it to be exactly like Coco, but like I want that aesthetic. I posted some, and done for now unless there are requests. Horror me. What? Wait. home mists. Ah! Where's that hand coming from? That's Griffin McElroy, if I've ever seen it. What is his hands? Oh no. This person is not using this device correctly. Home did. That's him. That's John Home Depot. I'm here to play some Saxon Hail. I didn't know unmodded ones existed. Yeah, it's always been modded to shit. Usually you're fighting a pony of some sort. Holmes. This one's kind of normal. The man has a huge arm. Like this one has like just little slight things that kind of make it surreal. And then you have this. This person doesn't like. This person needs to go to a hospital. Something terrible has happened. Day of the Dead TF2 Pyro. Ooh. Horror me. These are awesome, Steelclaw. I love that you're just like on top of this. Like you know exactly what you're doing with it. And you were just like set up to make it do exactly what you want. Do that. Day of the Dead One Piece. Be kind of cool. There is already like a skeleton character in One Piece, right? Funde Dante. They made him a little, like a YouTube's. That's cool. These are great, actually. Like the pyro like really fits like the sugar sculptures that they do. Aw. These are nice. That's great. Day of the Dead One Piece. I don't know anything about One Piece other than what I just immediately said. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with that, unfortunately. That's kind of cool. I like this little insignia that it has. Let's try it over here. I think DALL-E is better with like long word salad type of stuff, and Stable Diffusion, like I've gotten good results by breaking things up with commas. I see the remnants of one of the Pyro's mask cosmetics in there. Oh yeah. Something pirates. Yeah. There we go. There you go. That's definitely One Piece. That's kind of sick, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking sick. Look at these poses. This kind of is really cool. Yeah, we're doing more of these. Gimme. No. It's still there. Don't worry. We didn't lose it. One second. That's Luffy. I like how all of their faces have been replaced with the, you know, the Day of the Dead like sugar sculpture skeletons. I kind of like these are like it's definitely trying to include all of the characters of One Piece. Hold on, we'll go back. I got you. One Piece Day of the Dead. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera again. I'm a wonderful streamer. All right, it's in the AI channel. This is fun. Hold on, let's get back. I do reckon that like it's trying to like cook all of the characters together and then give them skeleton faces. I have a friend who would love some of these. Be right back. It's beautiful. I can recognize One Piece characters that got too close to the elephant's foot. Yep. Pirate. They're not magical pirates, right? They're just kind of like unique. Like, I don't know what gives Luffy his, like, rubber abilities. There's a bunch of Luffys here. They ate magic fruit and got power. Like, the devil fruit? Is that why Luffy is stretchy? I thought he was, like he was from a rubber island or something. He had a really big pineapple. A really big pineapple! Okay, what is something that I like that I can throw in here? No, he ate the fruit on accident. But like episode... Okay. What if it knows what Noida is? Scummy wizards. I like that. I really hate including... Weird. Oh, weird. What the fuck? That is not any of the characters. The gang witnesses the nuclear destruction of the city. Scummy Wizards Day of the Dead, yeah. These are like movie posters from the 50s. It doesn't know what to do with Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oops. What the fuck? These look, that looks like, what's her name from X-Files, I want to say. Number of inches 4, CFG scale. Let's turn up that a little bit. I'm gonna try clip guidance again. Oh! Fuck. That's why. Why was this chosen? Why did I use this image? Okay. That's why it was like that. Trex the hamster. I don't know what that is. The gang has no mouths and they must scream. Wow. Okay. It kind of knew what to do. I wonder how long that image has been like poisoning all these other ones. That's kind of like, I kind of want to go back and like redo them. Oops. Isn't that cool? Wow. God, it really won. I'm gonna remove the Day of the Dead just because like I don't want to see everything just get, you know, the sugar skull get proliferated into everything. Whoa, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Holy shit. It's like like everything's made out of like blood veins. It's like mushrooms made out of blood veins. That is wild. Okay, we're doing more of these. Scummy Wizards, Surreal Horror. Horror Shrooms. That's one. That's a good one. War of the Worlds. That would be good. Whoa, fuck yes. Oh, they look like gnomes that got absolutely destroyed and like regrown by you know, like these look like, I don't know, the corpses of gnomes that were reclaimed by fungus. That's cool as shit. It really wants to give like any like fungus punk thing the little wizard cat, or it's the wizard's hat that's getting it from Scummy Wizards. These are as scummy as you can potentially get. That was War of the Worlds. I feel like 90% of my chat messages end up slightly out of context. It's probably because like, I don't know, you're responding immediately. I think all of the text messages will get, you know, out of context because they're, you know, I talk so frenetically. And like, I never know what I'm responding to by the time I read it. Do you want to just do War of the Worlds as itself? We'll append onto that. Twitch delay be like that. I don't know. I also don't know what's going on with my internet, so I don't know. Thank you, Loopy. Appreciate it. That's War of the Worlds. I don't know if anybody else just like drinks straight out of a water jug like me. War of the Worlds Funky Punk? Fungal Punk. I need it. I have weird sinus pressure issues if I don't like stay. Okay, I thought that said War of the Uwu and I was gonna be really. That looks like a. Do y'all know Infected Mushroom? They have like really detailed CGI-esque looking like, you know, backgrounds like this. These look like spores that are like helicopters. The War of the Uwu. I'll do it. I'll swear me mum, I'll do it. Hold on. I'll get to that. I'll get to that. These look like nerves. Like nerves of a giant that's been long dead and like stuff is growing out of it. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this, Luffy. I'm not happy about this. You just want to look at War of the Worlds with the aliens are furries. Like, and then beyond furries, they're just like cutesy cartoon character shows or characters. Remember a story that I had? Gods, that's awful. Criminal. I regret. I want to try Fungal Punk. This is fun. You gotta give it to it. That's what we're looking at. This is kind of pleasant, actually. War of the Uwu Fungal Punk. That's some Stable Diffusion World of the World Fungal Punk. War of the World's Fungal Punk. Nice shrooms. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm going to need forgiveness beforehand. Okay? I beg you. What the fuck is this? I don't know why I like attempted to read that. That's kind of not bad. I forgive you. I think this is worthy of forgiveness. I don't know about that. How's the chat box compared to where the images are? Let's do this. Let's do this for now. Yeah, it legitimately looks like a comic. And then we have, you know, the buildings, like actual buildings that are like Fungal Punk. I feel like that last sentence like actually saved it a little bit. Well, we'll see. We'll see about this. My Wi-Fi went to shit and I didn't hear you. I was just saying that I needed forgiveness for my sins. This is interesting. It's like all the characters of a show. Yeah, the last phrase actually saved it a little bit. How the fuck do you spell this word? Anthropomorphic. Let's do that. I mean, yeah. They have some eyes. That's kind of a cool design. Kind of these like tired eyes underneath these, you know, things that are, and they have like the floating ones. That's kind of cool. What's this? I can't believe I spelled that right. I can only imagine this would be what an invasion of mushrooms would look like. Like they would just immediately, you know, what's the word? Not propagate. What's the word that I'm searching for? Germinate. Like they just immediately like germinate a landing zone and they just hit it hard. You know, you can actually see like the mushrooms almost like descending down onto that. I love that. Actually, this is a really pretty picture. So, all right, let's give this the phrases that it likes. Yeah. Even now, you see the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you. Funko Punk Stuff and AI channel. Okay. Why did this end up way cuter? Here's your, you know, early 90s ray trace renders. That's wonderful. Some cool light stuff going on with this one. Wow. DALL-E 2 does some good things with textures. Behold the beauty of computer imagery, Fungo Punk Among Us. All right, well, let's take this one to the shop first. Like this one ended up like way nicer. Let me run through this one. Maybe it does like comma separated stuff. A bowl of soup that is also a portal to another dimension. That's pretty good. This looks at, does anybody know the game Neverhood? This looks like a scene from that, or like a nicer scene, I guess, from it. A fungus. Okay, yeah, here we go. Steel Claw's got some. That's cool. That's really good. That is entirely plausible as, you know, like being from a work of fiction. Look at these spores descending down. That's cool. Oops. Look off. War of far worlds. Bro, that's good. This is really, really good. Anything that's like misty like that, anytime the AI is allowed to do anything with like mist or, you know, like precipitation or something, I find like immediately entrancing. And here we have a praying mantis creature dancing as the spaceships land. And this one's pretty terrifying. Fungus. So let me... Worms music is going like really well with this, by the way. That was a great choice. Where is the... Nope. This doesn't have a lot to do with like space and stuff, but I love whatever world this is, you know, created. I'm sorry. Again. I love Worms. I've actually never played Worms. It's cool as shit. That's really good. There's not anything really emocular about it, but like, I fucking love this, actually. Why has Fungal Punk been like the strongest thing? Should play some of that. Denroth has constantly been trying to get me to play Worms. I've seen it played a lot. Like it's a game where just like, you know, like bullshit is the rule. I don't know how much I would enjoy that. Top one is Screaming. This one, I can see it. I kind of see like a Fall Guy. You know, like the little visor that they have. It's less emocular and more visor, but like this like sketchy style that the AI loves to do like little veiny things in like tubes and stuff. And I'm thinking that's why the Fungal Punk works so much for it, because it's just allowed to, you know, just draw whatever it wants. Worms 3D is cute. Top right is Screaming. Oh, yeah. It's either Screaming or it's just like the most sullen eye. Like I see an eye like looking down. Like, you know, this is like fluffy, like a dandelion. I imagine it to be like a dandelion. It has something the fluff on it, and then that's like the creature that lives underneath it. Last two Fungal Punk World of the World's weird movie posters. Hell yeah. Oh, that's cool. I want to draw now. I don't like... I almost thought about putting a disclaimer on this stream, like, you know, like an exclamation point, like some sort of disclaimer saying that like the fact that the damage that this does to artists, especially since like most of the community that I surround myself with are artists in one way or another. Even I consider myself to be an artist in some capacity. And you know what, the sort of the existential crisis that AI images can bring to you, but like I see these and I immediately want to draw, you know, I immediately like want to do more with these that aren't related to an AI, or use an AI to iterate onto it until I get something like, yes, I want to realize this even further, that like an AI would never be able to touch. I just see some of the Twitter that posts crazy AI Sonic images. This is a normal Sonic. It's not weird. So I want to go back to, even though I feel like Stable Diffusion's better with like non-characters, like Stable Diffusion realizes stuff in just like realizes really abstract stuff, and then DALL-E is like, we're going to make a character out of this, you know? Let's try Fungal Punk as one word. Yes, I believe so, Steelclaw. It's kind of cute. Like these, that's okay. That's pretty interesting. Look at this weird, it's either rust or it's like this weird harsh lighting that I'm really enjoying. It tried to make a little city. It tried to make a little tiny city out of like the shape of a mushroom. And these look like mushrooms with bongs or something. And that's just kind of a nice, look at that. Those don't relate to the, wait, no. What are these called? These are like on like photos. This is not a color key. It's something else entirely. I don't know exactly what it is. And then we have more CGI, you know, renders. DALL-E loves that. Why does DALL-E love that so much? Give me a character concept. If someone has like a character concept on hand that I could realize in DALL-E, I think this is probably better suited for that. Try Blade Runner LA, but it's Fungal Punk. I'll do that in SD. Question mark? Number of images, let's do 3. We'll try that with and without clip guidance. How about the cough? Mushroom Man Spore Wizard. There you go. There you go. Yeah, these fucking faces. The Fungal Punk was definitely lost. Whoa, that's wild. It looks like he's on they're on a like glass or some sort of, you know, translucent walkway overlooking a city, and I really like that. Like even the advertisements are on top of the buildings. Like, you know, this is some sort of like corporate hell dystopia where like even the buildings are like even more commercialized than what they already are in the Blade Runner movies. Kinda improved my idea. We'll use that one then. That horse. That damn horse. I'm also noticing that DALL-E is having a little bit more trouble with the word fungal punk. I wonder why that is. Synthwave sports car. It's pretty cool. Wow. Wow. This looks like my current image. It's got the same glasses and hat. I fucking love that the hat is the mushroom cap. And he appears to be wearing a pacifier, but that's fine. Look at this guy. This Rasta ass. My God. It's just like, hey. This unfortunately has NFT vibes, but I like how, like, I don't know, weird and like melty and just like, I don't know, degenerate like some of these people look. This guy's just like, hey, I got a hat on. And he's got a mushroom. Bored fungi, no. Blood Runner. How much car cheese have you made? How long has it been? How long since the first instance of car cheese has it been? Because I almost want to say I have not generated car cheese for at least a year. What's the name of the movie? Blade Runner 2049? Or do you just want to do Blood Runner? We'll just do Blood Runner. How many credits do I have? 37, we're still good. That's cool as shit. Oh my God. The first one looks like he sells NFTs, yeah. That's a video game asset. Blood Runner. Fucking face. This deer is just as confused to see us as we are it. It's like, I don't know. Terezi Pyrope, what is that? Oh, I know what you're talking about. That I don't know what that character is, but I know it gave you bugs the last time. That's kind of cool. I feel like this kind of bug could just exist. Hello, dear. Mosquitoes are blood runners, I guess. Then we have this this interesting person. This doesn't look like a comfortable running outfit. Like, I imagine you would get chafed very easily. Blood Deer Cheese Punk. Do Heat's Flame Men. Ooh. I get that reference. I think. It's Undertale, right? Wow. This looks like a... I get like some Zuckerberg shape to the face here. And unfortunately the fire seems... wow. This person has been doing this too much. Terezi Pyrope is a blind girl from Homestuck who sees with the sense of smell and tastes colors. Isn't that Synthesia? What is that? Where you can like taste the color yellow and stuff. So it definitely doesn't realize what this is from. Peak male fashion, yeah. They have, whatever they're doing with the fire here, they have completely destroyed themselves doing it. It is a wannabe violent lawyer. Violent lawyer. I could do from Undertale. I'm really wanting to give this program more descriptors. I'm gonna run this through SD. and I'm gonna get some ideas for like extra, because just DALL-E seems to want to like this. It's wanting to give me like, you know, this prompt done in this sort of style. I think that's what DALL-E's strong suit is, or that's kind of the impression I'm being imparted upon. Let's see what this does. Opportunity to share the final point of the one thing that I said once. If Terezi Pirate was a JoJo character, her stand would be named Ode to Crayola, a lemon demon song about a green. I saw your headcanon about that. That's not for me, I guess. I don't know Homestuck, and I've listened to very little Neil Circega. I don't think I can have this on screen. Half meme, half serious. Bad sad rooter. This is kind of a cool character. I don't know if this is a reference to something, John. Oops. Look at my. Oh, you can't see it. My last Control F was egg. Remember when egg kept appearing? Bad Sade Rooter. What is that? Is that something, or is that a reference to something else? No, she literally tastes colors. Summer, I like character therefore I use confirmation bias to apply my own trait to them. That's Homestuck, right? That's like, you know, sort of the whole idea of Homestuck, I guess, is to like create your own canons of things. Fuck it, I'll do it. We got enough credits. I'll have a better form of Stable Diffusion up next time we do this. Is this who you requested, John? Is this them? They have the it's like they didn't have the Frida Kahlo eyebrows, so they like tried to paint one in themselves. What does this look like? This is not like Nichelle Nichols. Who is she? I don't know. I don't know who Bad Sad Rooter is, but they're about to be fungal punked. You got fungal punked. Throws deadly spore at you. Damn. Hold on. All right, how do we go back? NovelAI has some form of Stable Diffusion in it too now. I didn't have enough time to set up the collab notebook or any like local thing. I had to stay late at work today. I had a bad day at work, you all. Like I almost didn't do this. Mainly because like I didn't think I would have enough time. I don't know, I wouldn't say I had a bad day at work, but like things could have gone a lot better, but like I left there like on an adrenaline high because like if I fucked up, like it would have been really, really bad. I don't know how to get back to the image generation. Here we go. Yeah, I know. I don't make fake news with it. Let's see what this does. Try Spore 2, the sequel to Spore. Oh yeah, I think this just makes waifus. Because like every time I would see, I should probably get this off screen. Every time I've seen NovelAI appear on Twitter as a trending tag, it's always waifus. Should have done a oh, there's different ones? Okay, hold on. Where was I? Portrait, normal. Low quality, bad anatomy. Is there a non-AI or anime one? I don't. I'm getting a little concerned about having Booba on the screen for too long. Do Monkey Druid. Give me. I will take a prompt, and I will take a styling from chat. Like any. I'm gonna do Fungal Punk for now. I'm gonna do Spore 2, the sequel to Spore, in the style of Fungal Punk. Oh dear, I've watched NovelAI streams. Is it mostly that? It should have a non-anime model. I don't want to pull it off the screen for too long. They made cats with witch hats. Yeah, that's definitely not that's definitely not anything close to what I just generated. It's kind of a cool image. Look at this. Fucking look at this. This looks like the crustiest game from the 90s. This looks like this looks like some horrifying attempt to, like, I don't know, remake Myst. It's very spoiler. Prof Stonjeffer. With dog shit lighting and no budget. Who is this? Excuse me, who is this? How do you get to AI image generation on NAI? It's something on, here, I'll show you. I leave page, I get, where am I? Okay. Generate images. Also, I love that. This one? God, this just like, have you ever seen, it's so quirky. Have you ever seen, there's a Twitter account called Ray Traced Aesthetics, and it's like, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of, you know, a lot of this, I want to say. This has the worst lighting I've ever seen. Hold on. All right, I may just burp at some point. I couldn't get it out. The shitty 90s game that looked like Space Funeral 3D, the one before. This one? This one looks like it's out of like RuneScape. The horrible textured ground. That one? Is this the one? I have no idea what the delay it looks like. It looks like Space Funeral 3D. I did not know there was a Space Funeral 3D. I didn't realize the shitpost had gone that far. I'd say that game is way better than a shitpost. Like, there was definitely, like, every moment of that game was, you know, there was definitely like something happening there. It was very artsy. No. I'm gonna wait 10 seconds. I feel like that's what the delay is. This? Oh my gods. Dida. I need an explanation. Why is there so much delay? There's something going on with my internet right now. You mean the fourth one? This one? This looks like Space Funeral 3D. Hold on one moment. One moment. Shit, sorry. I don't know what the speed test is gonna look like while I'm like streaming and shit. Oh my god, my speed is awful right now. I have to get on. My speed is about 20% of what my plan is, if not less. I don't know what has been going on here recently. It's 10 at night. Like, people should be going to bed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure everything that you've said, like, I've been able to, or not been able to, like, have proper context for it. All right, so I would like a styling. I'll post this. Hold on. How's that? I don't know why I immediately clicked the image like a goober. I've seen this image. I love it. The fucking hands. No one can get hands right. It's not that bad. Regarding internet speed, I am at 205 megabits per second. I should be getting 1200. The fucking this, it looks like it has eyes for sure. I feel like Space Funeral 3D would either have way better or way worse lighting. I feel like this could have ended up as a game in some way. The terrible, terrible lighting makes me, I don't know, it looks like a pre-rendered cutscene in the worst way. Like, this doesn't look like anything you would ever be able to like see in the game, because I don't know, like, because there are parts of it that look like they're high quality, and then you just have shit like this. Like this looks like it's part of like a pre-rendered part of Myst, and then something happened, and then something broke. iPhone adds like 15 seconds of delay, I feel, just because it's by the pure nature of it being iPhone, maybe. Okay, sorry to clap directly in your ears. I appreciate my audience. I need a new prompt. I'm so yummy full of delay. What's it like on your end, Conk? Have you been able to discern the delay? One moment. I'm looking for inspiration from the chat. I don't know if I really like that. What is the word that I'm looking for? Yes. This is the word I'm looking for. Sports. Okay. I posted some Shining Eagle Queens, not Fungopunk. I want a game that looks like an interactable 3D cutscene from the 90s. Ooh. I gave it the word virulent, so we're definitely gonna get some violence in there. He has a spore bag! Oh my god! This Sonic the Hedgehog is foraging for spores. Like, these are the kinds of bags that mushroom hunters wear, because like the spores will like fall out of them while they're gathering them. That's very interesting. This is kind of a cool design. I actually like really like this. It's 3D, like it's rendered. It's like rendered paper mache. These are interesting. And this one's about to hit you. This is an angry, like squat little Sonic that is about to hit you, or about to like do karate on you, and it's surrounded by viruses. And I'm sorry. Okay. So we need a 90s. Okay, how many generations do I have? Okay, 33. We need a pre-rendered cutscene. Okay, what's the name of this game going to be? I will give like 15 seconds. From the 1993 classic game. Can you elaborate? That's wild. So there are people who go out and collect mushrooms, like morel mushrooms. What are the ones that pigs locate? Truffles. And I don't know if they do that, but like there are people who go out and collect mushrooms. Obviously, they forage, and they do so with spore bags, or you're supposed to use a spore bag to where they're meshed. So when you put mushrooms in there and you're walking around, you're dropping, or you know, they're still like germinating the area around them. Gamer zone. Is that somebody in my Discord? Stream is stuttering? That's not good. I don't know about PS1. I'm wanting more like early PC. Like PS1 is going to give us those, you know, like decimated models. I'm willing to do that. We can see about this. Stuck on the scummy wizard screen? Excuse me? What do you mean? It stopped completely. Hold on. Is anybody else getting that? Yeah, we're having... There? Okay. We did drop some frames. I dropped some frames. Okay. All right, so we're probably gonna get some like decimated models out of this. I'm really interested in the ray traced models, but I'm willing to try this. Send them to the Sonic Twitter. Okay. Frame dropper. Those are my streams. Yeah, these are definitely... We're definitely getting some PS1 vibes out of this. It looks fine. What the fuck? The goms. Egg zone. Welcome back, John. Wow. Zome. Damn it. Almost. Obligatory funny H prompt. I will. Okay, I want to try one more thing because I think we're on to something here. Damn. What is this like? I don't know why, like, immediately I wanted to say Pepsi Zone. I don't know why. Umar. Gunzer. Find the Umar. Hold on. I feel like Gamer Zone might be... It's wanting to do like extreme shit. I'm gonna try this. How about a VR game? It's Low Parley's 90s VR. It's a babby camera babbling, learning to speak. Weird. Look at this vaporwave shit. There's I'm burping, no. This looks like, this is Doom. These are like sprites and textures taken from Doom, but they're in like vaporwave land. Like that is a PC that is made out of like a cacodemon. And that's Doom guy, but it's an Amogus, obviously. That's so weird. Wow. Fucking wow. That's impressive. I bet DALL-E can run too. Fist truck and washing machine. This is eating the prompt, so we'll try that. We'll try this soon. Don't think it. Don't say it. I love vaporwave land, and this appears to be out of like. This kind of looks like a background of a Mac or something. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. What was I guess? Hold on. Oh, right. I got you, Kunk. Is that good? I'm not gonna wait for the delay. I'll just do it again if it's not good. Ah. The back rooms, but it's vaporwave. Fuck yeah. Did you want hog tipped? Why have everything that this make me laughed? Oh my god, my words. Hot. Super hot. And too hopped. Peak. I don't know why this got me. Of everything that could have fucking gotten me. Someone asked the other day to do the Home Depot back rooms. It didn't turn out well. It's just an endless aisle. I'd imagine from like warehouse pictures, it's probably not gonna like land a lot of detail other than like crisp, clean, you know, hallways and aisles. Insect shaped like the letter H. Your brain broke from the sheer comedy. We'll call it that. It's like, you know, my sense of humor now, and it's a slice of bread that falls over after 10 seconds. Like that. Like, what's happened? What's happened to me? Oh, we got stick bugs. Oh, weird. It's like the wings or something. And then we have a bee on an H made of leaves. Why is that? Like, this is interesting. Yeah, why is that one so much more interesting? That's a stick bug being, you know, formed. No, these are slugs. Significantly less delay on the PC compared to the phone. Okay, that's good to know. Man, fuck Apple. God, if I knew I was gonna have this much trouble with Twitch, like I would have never even considered getting one. It was nice to, I don't know, have a quick alternative that I didn't have to, like, you know, research, and I didn't have to juggle around with Android. But I loved my Android phone. It couldn't run all the apps, but God, like everything that it, like I could make, you know, I can make that thing run something if I wanted it to. I felt like. Let me think. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Last is stick bugs holding hands. I love them. New frontier, making Doom screenshots in different contexts. No, not that. Whatever prompt you used to make those Doom screenshots, if your prompt to go, I wasn't able to see. Oh. We'll have to look for those again. How is this? Is movie screen gonna fuck this? I feel like... Let's do that. That's funny. Doom video game SNES 2D platformer. Fuck yeah, look at this. Oh my God. What does this remind me of? I love this creature. I love this thing could be like a Vine Sauce avatar. Vsauce Joey and cool. Whose album is this? This looks like something that I don't know, like Scythe Lord would put out. Oh hell yeah. Look at that. This like irradiated skull made from a fungus. What does this remind me of? Oh my God, everything that I see gives me just the weirdest fucking deja vu, because it's like it's pulled, like at least one or two like things that I recognize are present in it, but they're unnameable. Oh, we dooming. We fucking dooming. This is what Mike does intermittently in streams. There's Mike. Joel would definitely make a whole shit post about Doom. I've not watched Joel in a while. I know he was streaming today, and I feel bad not watching him, but I feel like Joel, like whenever I watch him, I have to be paying attention at every single moment, because that man works on his feet so quickly. Don Drum Drum sounds metal as fuck for some reason. It's a sound of like crashing Viking drums or something. I love this. I don't know what this character is, but I love them. This like world that they're in, like, you know, there's definitely like nature happening in it, but it's in like this horrifying aisle. I love that Joel still doesn't give one damn about his chat. Aw. He doesn't respond to it, where I guess I don't know necessarily. I don't have enough context to know what you mean. Little guy, fungular version. The mushroom dude in the bright pink background. I love this thing. I love Fraudondrum. Look up. Variations. Oh. I was in Joel's Yume Nikki online stream. I was there, Gary. Hell yes. Whoa. Whoa. God, these look like lips. I hate that. This background, this background is so cool. There he is. John Vinesauce. In a world, in a pink hell, in a magenta hell. And there's a little fella. I'm kind of getting, I've seen a lot of like artsy sort of ray trace stuff from, you know, like pre-generated computer graphics, but they apply these kinds of shaders to them to make them like edgy and stuff. And that's what they could do with what they had. Prompt: Green Mushroom Knight in the style of Mason. Thank you. All of these remind me of Mason Lindroth stuff. That is exactly what I'm getting out of this. Thank you. Huh. Micro 35 millimeter. That's awesome. They're like claymations. It doesn't know who Mason Lindroth is, but look at this fucking warrior. Look at this champion. Dropping more flame? That sucks. I hope you can see this. Look at this fucking warrior. I love this character. Oh my god. Refreshing. I will wait. I will wait for the Steel Claw. Please tell me when you have seen the ultimate in Little Fella. He seems fun. He seems incredibly fun. No funny claymation fellas, but this is cool. Back. How do you feel about Mushroom Warrior here? Like, I see like a little smirk. Link as a mushroom. He definitely has like the, you know, like the Hylian sort of garb to him. And he has like the Kokiri sword. I love what's happening here. Maybe Hylix is stronger than Mason Lindroth. They're kind of cool. That's interesting. It's like a frog. This is like a world where everything is a mushroom. How about that? We'll do that. I think DALL-E could generate weapons. Do you think it's some sort of like safety thing that they do? Because I feel like it should be able to do like swords. I like these less. Yeah. That's me. It's a Moai. It's a fucking Moai. Why did it make a Moai? Toad Moai. I don't like this thing's face. There's something very punchable about this one. Sorry. Bruh sound effect, hashtag shroom. Okay, Claymation destroyed this. Let's try this. It's funny. These are kind of cool. That's sort of a, I don't know. I don't really like the flatness of this. This looks like it was like added after the fact with like a cheap gradient tool or something. Like a lot of these, I don't know. What did I... Like, this is definitely the outlier. I don't know what happened. It's kind of cute. I don't know. Like, there are sometimes that DALL-E does go just all out with the textures. And then it doesn't do any texture. I'm gonna do a speed test. I don't think I can recognize Hylix. Cause like it did the shading appropriately like around here, but then like it didn't know what was going on here. It did like the vaguest part of a mushroom. Like you can't see like the cap of it, but it knows there needs to be shade there. And then here, I guess, ugh. Like I like that this one's kind of upsetting. Like it doesn't have a face. And you went 480p temporarily. I need to get on contact and like figure out what's going on with my internet. I like this one. This is a good one. I don't want to do variations of it because I'm afraid it's going to get like more of this. So it doesn't know Hylix. Claymation isn't good. That is not how you spell eternal, is it? Ads are done. One line drawing. That's a cool idea. There we go. I don't like that one. We're not going to go to that one. That's interesting. This looks like something out of Hylix. This sort of like thing that's happening right here. Ooh. I close this. That's cool. That's really neat. The mushroom is an actual helmet. That's sick. I love that. And this is like a minor. I'm not going to talk about that one. What is a game that it's going to recognize? We do need to try mediums. Okay. Oh. Ooh. This is legit character design. Something. He took an arrow, didn't he? Haha. You guys remember that one? I don't know what's happening here. It didn't know what to do with my prompt. Sends you this. This is cute. The video game Portal, but the turrets are mushrooms. Oh, hell yeah. Arrow to the me was the anti-meme. I remember. Ugh. It's a very melty picture. All right, after we look at these, I'm gonna tell my story. Oh, oh, I like this. Oh, I made a portal. Funko Punk portal. Funko Punk portal. Funko Punk portal. Guys, what's the worst possible thing to make into a Gajinka? That's a crude child's drawing. We're doing variations of this one. So, I had a friend, I will put friend in the manyest of quotes, who learned of the meme, you know, arrow to the knee, when it was kind of relevant. It was well after the fact. And he was at a dinner table with like friends and family, and he just erupted, like no context. He said, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Ha ha ha. And I looked at him like, whoa, what? What was that? Like, you know, what? Like, I obviously knew the meme, but it was like, oh, what's that from? Like, you didn't even know what it's from? What's happening? I felt like I'd been like hit in the head or something. Like everybody just like looked at him. They didn't like what, they didn't know what he had said. He didn't know what it was a reference to, but like it hurt me, you know? As you may recall, I tried surstrumming and I got some pretty funny results. I'm not gonna lie, I only recently learned what a gajinka was, and I don't know what surstrumming is. Is it safe to Google? Hold on. Lightly salted fermented Baltic Sea herring. Pain. Oh. Oh. I love these. Oh, look at the creatures. It's the most pungent fish in the world. I mean, there's a definitely, oh, look at this one. Like, these remind me of, like, the things that you would run through in Spyro, you know? Like, to go to the worlds. Like, these are definitely, like, things that you would encounter in, like, a video game hub. Yes, I got that. I'm getting more used to the delay now. It's almost like a cartoony world carving that someone would put on their lawn, next to cheesy lawn gnomes. Oh, this is less cheesy, I guess. I don't know. There's something very comforting about looking at this. This looks like, I don't know, something you would see like in a model set or something. Like, it looks almost like a very cartoony, but like still, I don't know, like carved object. Oh, this has like lyrics in it, I think. Turn it down just a little bit. How badass can you make a gnome? You want some new music? Sure. I don't think I can type badass in DALL-E. I'll see about that. Strong warrior gnome in the, who was that artist that John mentioned? It was Brahm, right? That's kind of cool. What are we going to use? What sort of or adjectives are we going to use here? Badass, agitator, rebel, demagogue, dissonant, fighter, frondeur, renegade. I hate using artist styles, though. That's like everything that I'm having a problem with, you know, AI in general. But I gotta see this. What is a word that I could use for like haunted? Like I'm wanting like a gnome that's not necessarily like surly and badass, but one that's like, I don't know, world weary, like, you know, one that has like seen the horrors and like survived through them. Grimdark, the coolest warrior gnome from Skyrim. Funny portal. Indeed. How you doing, guys? I like that. It's a little... It looks like it was like carved from pewter or something. Woo! Look at this rogue. Do you want to go back to doing stories? It's probably too late to do that. I'm enjoying this immensely. This is very brain off for me. Pewter mini, yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this. I think Grimdark really... This is about as grimdark as you can get. Like, this fucker has been warped from the void. Did you check out my Eagle Queens? No, not yet. Let's try this. That's nice. I think these fellows are neat. Do I want to try character AI tonight? How many more generations do we have? Oh, there's outpainting. I liked the gnomes. Why did... Yeah, Grimdark gave us way better gnomes. You can run conversations in the background. They'll just go on forever. All right, who should talk? What character should I have a conversation? Or should partake in a conversation? I need a good... Hold on. Is this my history? Yeah. So many of the best ones don't really have, I don't know, a lot to them. Well, let's go back to like the rendery stuff that were, you know, the interesting like old 3D stuff. Where are they? Because we have this. There was another one. Where are they? I'm going to get impatient and not find them. Was this in DALL-E? It was, right? It wasn't the Stable Diffusion one, I don't think. We're officially done with Worms music, I guess. Here it is. Okay. This one. Variations. Oh, that needs to be the outpainted one. I remember what we were doing. You requested a song? Oops. Come on. Ooh. Destiny. How are you liking these? I don't know if like breakcore is appropriate for what we're doing, but I like it. I like a lot of the neon white soundtrack. Machine Girl is like top tier. Very sporular. These look more cohesive. Wow. Yeah. You got a headache? Have a good night, guys. I hope you feel better. Wow. Those are upsetting. No problem. I'm glad you enjoy them. I like doing the AI stuff, especially like when it's the most like when I can just react to stuff and I don't necessarily have to provide a lot of you know, the input. I do like providing the input, but like I've worn out my thinker for today. I'm trying to see which one of these I would want to outpaint. I kind of want this one. Even though I think this is the crustiest of them all. I like this one. This makes me wish we got another Spore. Wasn't there like an attempt at some sort of successor? I seem to like very, very vaguely remember that. I'm gonna do this one because this one's like the most cohesive, I would say. What? Erase part of an image to edit. Is this the... Hold on. Upload image. Okay, so I need the... Didn't I save that? Yeah. New downloads. New downloads. There we go. So, without painting, do I just erase part of it? Or can I like increase the bounds? Erase part of an image or add a generation frame to extend the image. All right. Where am I? I see. Okay. 90s ray traced game about a mushroom civilization. In the style of Myst. Okay. Idea. Erase everything around the haunted egg. What a great idea. I think you can increase. Is that what's about to happen? Oh, I see. I guess I have to do it like this. All right, let's see what happens. It didn't really well, I guess it needed like a shit, sorry. I like this. This is extremely Myst. This looks straight out of the game. Oh my god. That's really good. That legit looks like an old exploration game. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Wow, it nailed that. Okay, so I think what I can do here. It's very ominous. Okay, we'll leave that some room to extend. The hazy sky versus that's going to be kind of weird, but we're just going to have to deal with it, unfortunately. Well, it wasn't overlaid on each other, so I'm guessing that has something to do with it. I'll probably give character AI its own. Wow, I didn't even try. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Wow. That's so cool. Data. Spammed an isekai. This is incredibly useful. There's so the map program that I was making for my D&D thing, that's what I was attempting to do. I would make a generation, zoom it out, and that's where like I would use outpainting, you know? I would have everything around it like be generated out of that, because currently I'm zooming out, just applying a bunch of noise, and then AI generating, trying to meld, you know, the noise to what has already been generated. And like I end up just having to like paint everything to make it any sort of cohesive. And it looks okay. I don't know. Like I definitely want to utilize what I've done already. And I've actually made a video of myself working on it to kind of show the process that I'm doing. But like outpainting outclasses everything that I was doing. Erasing the bit in the middle with the skies change. I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be really, like, it's just not going to look good. I'll accept that. Can I not? Whatever. I wonder if I can zoom in and get it. Not really. It blows. Add generation frame, upload image, pan. Oh, I see it. I mean, you know, it's out painting. Why not? Let's just erase it. I'm gonna head out for the night. Nighty night, everybody. Have fun. Thank you so much for hanging out, Kunk. You're a lot of fun to have here. Can I? Nope, I can't middle click. That blows. That blows. Ugh. It's so cringe. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of making fun of myself for not, like... I feel like I should have, like, a better vocabulary by now. Or, like, not immediately, like, jump to just, I don't know, being surly. At some point I have to, I guess. This is very calming. I would do this like off stream just to like have like a very, you know, serene experience. Oops. All right. Leave some blue. I think that will meld okay just because it is like in the distance, so. I wonder how many credits that takes. I needed to erase some of that too, probably. Anybody know what these are? Is this just like an indicator that this has been made by DALL-E 2? Interesting. It's not bad. Hold on. Tried. Cool. It really doesn't know how to separate the skies. That's unfortunate. That's kind of a cool effect. I don't know what's going on. Which one do you think is the best one? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one probably melds them the best, but like it's, you know, there's obviously some problems here. I may redo that one. You think the fourth one looks the best? Yeah. Just because of the skies. It's kind of crusty in there. It was a nice try. I know what I'm doing now with this, so I could really fix it up. Let's try the other side. Go away. I guess like it descends from being like a bad game to like, I don't know, a bad image. like both of these, this is extremely plausible, or at least it was as a as an old game. This has its problems, but like it definitely has that style. So let's try this. Oh, hover idea. Yes. Our generation frame be basically half inside the original image. I've done about... That's pretty good. These things. Interesting. Huh. It does not know what to do with this like foggy landscape. I think it'll take away. Yeah. Which is, I would upgrade my computer if this was accessible, you know. This is like you could go mad making a universe. Realizing a universe just by like iterating off of one after the other. Like this is, I hate the division on AI because it's just so, it's so fascinating. And I am scared for artists. I'm very scared for art. Like, you know, apparently are already seeing jobs being replaced by, you know, prompt makers, I guess. And like, it's worrying that you can just like make something, you know, like exactly what you want based off of just like, excuse me, just a little fraction of something. And I hate that, but I also don't think it's going anywhere. You know, outpainting is starting to be a thing in SD as well, but it's not that quite yet. I like this world that you've created into being or brought into being. I could make a world out of this. Like, you know, if I had infinite time and credits and stuff, you know, I could just extend this landscape, you know, I could just create forever and outpaint it and give it extra generation, you know, prompts and just continuously change it until like I have a world. And it's just, it sort of just kind of boggles the mind that you're able to, that is really what I was trying to do with the map thing that I was making, is that just making a piece of a world and then just infinitely iterating off of that. Like I made something that started off as, and I'll show it at some point, but I don't know, I don't trust myself to have the program working, especially after today. I had a bad day with programming, so I don't trust my previous work to like be able to show that off right now. But like at some point I will show the thing that I made, because I made an area that was like 30 square feet and then zoomed it out to an area that is like plausible as 200 miles by 200 miles or 200, you know, square feet. And it's not all, you know, filled in the same way, but like it is a layered map that I made. And like that was the idea, is something like this, outpainting over and over until like I literally have like a playable video game map that I can play in D&D. And I, you know, there's no way to be able to fill it up with like, you know, content, I guess, but just having that, just having something that can like render a world foot by foot is there's something in me that finds that incredibly intriguing, obviously, but like, this is wild. If you want to extend it more, do you want to see what make a little creature appear? The creature appears. Let me choose one. I mean, I gotta. I kind of like the first one more, but I gotta. Hey. Hi. Add a creature in the prompt. So, should I extend it more, or should I outpaint a creature within this area that I have right now? Like, should I put a creature here? Keep the prompt, but add to it. What do you all think? Additional world with a creature, or add a creature in the middle of what I have? I'm kind of tempted to continue. Depends on credits, I guess. I have enough. I prefer the other generation. If you can go back to it, I think it's gone. I did kind of like the first one, but this one had so much, I don't know, like personality to it. It was hard to pick. And I felt like the landscape here better connected. Like something was weird. There were other like weird things happening, but also mention close up. Is close up 2 words? We're probably just going to get, like, perspective-wise, a very large creature. Most of it, I think, can be 1 word. Yes! Yes! Oh, look at this precious. Oh, God, he doesn't, like, it looks more like structure than creature from, oh, we gotta see the other ones. Whoa, my goodness. Hold on. It's really hard to like frame it appropriately. This one's looking away. It's just a headless furry. Yeah, obviously. Oh, my beautiful little friend. Look at you. Look at this. Look at this world. Yes, this is, it looks like a structure. Like this looks like a shrine to breakfast. How many credits do you have? That only took one. I think all of these just take one. Or, you know, it will round it, I suppose. Who knows? What do I do with this? This is amazing. What do I do with this? You know what I kind of want to do? Input. Okay, try erasing parts of it. Okay. The area around the creature. Great idea. What's this like chocolate ocean? Move the frame to a left a bit. You want it like completely surrounding it? What would be a good way that I could get like, I'm thinking like tilt shift? What sort of like descriptor should I use to actually like get the people? I don't think tilt shift is what I'm looking for. Just, I'm looking for like a wide shot, but like a shot in which you would expect like that would capture a crowd. We should leave a border or grass around the creature doesn't affect. Yeah. I'm not trying to change, you know, I'm not trying to mess with perfection. I kind of want to leave the little candy hill. Oh, damn it. Okay, whatever. Miniatures. Oh, okay. I'm very confused. Like DALL-E seems to, whatever like prompt system they have here, like as soon as you click off of it, it goes back to the thing. So, miniature of a crowd of people dancing and worshiping a giant frog creature in the style of a 90s exploration game based on Myst. Miniatures of a crowd. I think so. I think this might work. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to pull it out. Like, I don't want to say like a far away shot of miniatures, you know, like I don't know necessarily if that's going to affect it too much. We'll see what we get. We have a number of generations. I'm going to have to go to bed soon. Oh, come on. Mainly because the music's kind of put me... This fucking Lego ass. Wow, I didn't get any of that. That's kind of cool. Cancel. So we're under the assumption that there's like a big sense of scale, so I'm not gonna worry about like Throng's a good word, I feel like. Anytime there's like religious reverence, I always want to include the word throng. A throng of little cultist worshippers dancing, worshipping. We'll see what we get out of this. I'm fine burning the credits to do this. I have a feeling everything else is just like... You think it's trying to make new frogs? How about this? Because it already has the style of this. It did get something. Oh. It's having difficulty. Yeah, it doesn't really have a lot to draw on, I suppose. But I mean, what the hell is this? Like, I feel like that's not missed. Damn. Okay, fuck. I should have left the last one. That blows. Okay. I'll keep it. That's all right. I want another creature then. Check out my images. I've seen... I think I've seen this one, unless they're new. Because I remember you posted one on Reddit, and it was just gorgeous. Look at this. Little pink frog. Like this straight up. This looks like someone's D&D character that they had commissioned, you know? Like, this is awesome. A computer made this. The first one is the newest. Yes, absolutely. It's actually like a, I hate comparing one thing to like already established fiction, so I won't. She's awesome. God, the way the feathers like kind of become the armor is so cool. The feathers of the armor, of the wings, of, you know, like it's just like amazing visual design. It's so cool. SD and DALL-E outpaint. Cool. That's so... The future is now. All right, I'm gonna do Little Pink Frog. I'm lost. I'm lost. Help. Help. There we go. I want to include this one, so I'm gonna outpaint it, or, you know. Hey, I'd like to know what fiction has hot bird women. It was mainly the armor. It reminded me of a character from League of Legends. Which I'm like, anything compared to League of Legends, you know, immediately like, oh God. Yeah. That's one of them. Frogs. Anyway. You leave Steelclaw alone. What? Wow, as soon as I divert from the prompt. All right. That may take a little bit more work. Got to get going soon. I do too. It's late. This has been so much fun. And unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to do DALL-E again, but I'll have a more reliable Stable Diffusion. And I got to say, like, I was impressed. You know, Stable Diffusion doesn't have outpainting yet, I guess. Maybe it had too much of the original image. I feel like it needed the influence of the prompt to do something. Because I can see like little pink blobs. So yeah, you're right. It did have too much of the image, but I think like it still needed to be like, it still needed to know like what it was looking at. You know, it still needed to know that it was like trying to do like pre-rendered, you know, 3D graph or old 3D graphics. SD is a version of outpainting. I'm still trying to figure it out. I think next time that I do AI stuff, I want to do image to image because that, you know, that seems prime for like doing little silly ideas in the middle of stream. It's not on DreamStudio. I think we're done with DreamStudio because I just burned through a lot of credits. I'm going to use a collab notebook, I guess, next time. Image to image is great. Yeah. So that's probably going to be it from me. I appreciate you all hanging out for as long as you did. We'll have Stable Diffusion running next time. I don't know what my next stream is going to be. We tend to do... Well, we have Denroth back, so we might do Barotrauma again. It depends on who's interested. Like, normally we do a Wednesday night game that I don't stream, but that just didn't happen tonight. I don't know if it's because they actually read my server and like what I normally do, or if they were just like burnt out. So I'll talk to them. I'm sure I can convince people to do something on Saturday, but I know Goyas is doing something on Saturday. I don't want to step on his toes. But I got a lot of stuff that I'm just wanting to do on stream, or I have a lot of stuff I'm wanting to do, but like, I don't know. Like when I play games like Ultra Kill, like I'm having fun, but there's not like a lot of interaction. Like you're just gonna like watch me die a bunch of times on something that I'm enjoying, but I don't know is like enjoyable to other people. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out like what I'm wanting to. I'm still trying to find out like what I'm wanting to do for streams because like. I'm kind of afraid of just streaming myself doing anything all the time because that would just be like, oh, Hover Squid is streaming. It's just going to be something that, you know, he cares about. So like, I like the idea of like having more of like the audience interaction because like that's why you stream, you know, to interact with people. And like when taking ideas from people and like bouncing it off, that's my favorite thing about all of this. I like reacting to people and like, just showing a game, like, I don't know. I relate to that so hard. You put a tremendous amount of effort in your streams to do like what I'm talking about. And I think that's like extremely admirable. And that's like why people show up to your stream because like you have them in mind doing it. Like I just kind of wanted to show off a game that like I knew that people were crazy about when I'm talking about Ultra Kill. But as I started to play, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. This is wild. This game like feels amazing to play. I don't know if like people would watch it because I watched Rev play it at one point. I'm like, I don't really know what's going on, but I think he was fighting like the last boss of the game. And like he just died, you know, 40 times in a row. And I, you know, if you don't know the game, then, you know, why are you interested in watching that? You're just watching a guy suffer, I guess. So I don't know. I kind of became really disparaged on stream. Trying to balance something you want to do and something what people to watch is so hard. That's I got a little dismayed. I'm not gonna lie. Trying to think of something like that because like stuff's fun to do, but I'm so afraid of like becoming a streamer that just showcases exactly what they're doing at all times because like. Why watch that, you know? Like, I would want to present something, like, you know, show off something. That's kind of why I started to do the streams in general, because I wanted to show off something that I thought needed to be shown off to kind of, like, get interest in it. So I would get further interest in it. And when then I just start, you know, streaming whatever, like, I've kind of... I'm like, I'm lying to myself, or like I've diverted from the path. Have a good night, Steel Claw. I'm sorry, I started to ramble. Kind of wanted to vent, I suppose. I did get like kind of dismayed. You don't have to stick around and listen to me whine. I feel like on the other hand, worrying too much about that shouldn't be giving you so much stress. But I want to stream. It's fun. And I like to have something that people would want to show up for, but what is that? What in the world is that? You know, I either have to do something that is like novel to stream, or I have to be like Germa, who streams whatever, but is like actively engaged in every single aspect of it. You know, is like, you know, he's playing Zelda, but he's like doing something on camera. He's like doing something really weird on camera. He's doing a bit at all times. You know, like I can't improv that hard. I wouldn't know how to do that. I can kind of make jokes every now and then, but that, you know, you kind of have to get like a lot of trust and like, oh, they're going to be interesting now. I don't think I'm always interesting, but figuring it out, you know, I love the people that show up here, and I feel like I owe it to, I feel like I owe everybody, so especially after today, the person who I was showing the code to, where it was like messing up, apparently is like the nicest person ever, and I could tell. And like, I was fucking up with the code so bad at one point. It's like, well, it may not be ready. We may have to, you know, just like not use this yet. And it's like, I hate to do that to you. You know, I hate to make your work like obsolete. Like, you bought this. Like, why are you apologizing to me? And my manager was like, giving me fist bumps anytime like I got something working, because he could tell I was freaking out. My jaw was getting really tired. I feel like I don't deserve the people in my life. And I'm really happy to do something fun for them. Or, you know, try to show my appreciation to them, because like it doesn't go, it never goes unnoticed. And it delights me to have, you know, that sort of approval. But I'm venting. I'm gonna raid somebody, I guess. I don't know who that's gonna be though. Definitely gonna pull my screen off to the side though. Oh, Nitty has a lot of people watching him. Either the Luigi guy. Luigi guy has been retweeting me. I will raid him. A lot of people watching him. Sorry. What'd you say? Wait, was he watching? Oh, he retweeted me on when I was playing Ultra Kill, because I mentioned something to him like, I want to play Ultra Kill. And he's like, that game fucks. So the Lukey guy. It's always a lot of fun. I'll try to fix the delay for next time. Like, I'm legitimately gonna have to like talk to somebody at Xfinity, which not looking forward to. Have a good night. See ya. See ya. Okay.